Well, hello everyone. Hello. I hope you all had a very, very nice Christmas. Welcome, welcome, welcome. I'm back in the slightly chilly shed, would be the best way to put it. It's bleeding freezing in here. Oh, I forgot to do something. Now it's official. I'm on air. Hello, hello, hello. I hope you're all well. Hope everything is awesome. Wait for everything to sort of come along and so on. Let's just pop into the chat and see who's here. Hello, Dante. Hello, Mad Max Dog. Hello, Craig. Hello, Matthew. Hello, Keithy. Hope you're all okay. Oh, by the way, Dante, yep, we're live. And also, Dante, I forgot, and it's not fair, but you're now a moderator, so welcome aboard the crew, so to speak. So, how are we all? How are we all? Have we all had an absolutely awesome Christmas? I hope you have. Mine has been pretty good. Pretty good. Got the headache for it. Yay! Hangover time. No worries, no worries. So, any case, so today being New Year's Eve day, this is it, the very last day of 2025. Who'd have thunk it, eh? We've actually finally made it to the end of another year. And it's been a hell of a year. Hi, Paul. Welcome. Hello, Herman the Tosser. Hello, hello, hello. How are we? We all good? We all good. I hope everybody is absolutely awesome. Remember that the chat on the Rumble site is a bit behind YouTube, so if I keep looking down, it's because I'm checking the actual live chat on there. Nice and quiet among yourself. I mean, I hope everybody had a great one. I know there are some people who have messaged me privately, and I know it's been a bit awkward for some people, and some people have had some really tough Christmases. So I hope you're all right. Afternoon, Monty Mop. Oh, by the way, this is now one that on the not the YouTube shop. But this is the other mug you can get now. It's a nice big coffee cup, and you can order this on the shop if you want to. I'm not saying that you should. Hello, Carol. Are you all right? Drinking Ashay, all good. Oh, you're on the beer already. Oh God, I can't have mine till a little bit later. Although I will be seeing in the new year, just a quiet one with the family. But I will be seeing in the new year, and of course I shall be partaking of a smaller bit of alcohol, which fortunately over the Christmas period got replenished. So I now have a absolutely full decanter of. You're not a mug. I am a mug. Yeah, so I've got a nice full decanter of Jack Daniels. I've got some more Jack Daniels still left up there. Still got the blackcurrant one, and my shotgun needs to be replenished, which I will do once it's emptied. So that'll be pretty cool. So I normally go to bed before midnight. Then the work starts to get up again. Yeah, that's the only problem. It's going to be bang banging it. Might purchase your mug. Well, it's if you go into the YouTube thing, there's a link to another shop. Not the one that's on YouTube, because this is one of the biggest bugbears I find with YouTube is they only allow you to have certain merchandising shops, which are quite expensive, really, to be fair. So, but if you go on there, there's another one. It's the T-shirt shop, I think it is, and they do it a lot cheaper. So I'm going to wait. I've got to wait till 6 p.m. for my beer's day off tomorrow as bonus. Brilliant, Herman. Yeah, a lot of us have to wait. I'm on my own, but I'm used to it. Nice quiet day with a bottle of brandy and Christmas dinner from the local butcher while watching you call. Oh, nice. Yeah, proper Xmas movies like Die Hard. Yeah, YouTube are a bunch of monkey spanners. They are. But unfortunately, we're sort of stuck with it as it is. And we have to play the game. We have to, what's the word I'm looking for? Please them in such a way, because unfortunately, at the moment, there isn't any real viable thing. You're on a live stream. This is not AI generated yet. No, I mean, it could be. But as I said in my video, I don't actually see AI as a threat as much as for the fact that it may force us all to have to reconnect as human beings. I mean, admittedly, that would mean ultimately that probably channels like mine would cease to exist because you wouldn't believe whether it's me or not. And then we'd have to do things to prove that it's live, which it is, I guess. Might be, yeah. How many traffic lights do you see? Please click on the box for every skull that you see in this picture. Yeah. I call it artificial ignorance. Matthew, you're absolutely right. It is, but it's a creation. I've just watched another video, but again, I know YouTube likes to do this around about this time when you just throws random flipping videos at you. Hello, brother. Hello, Breen. How you doing, my friend? Hope you're all good. And he was saying that, and I've been talking to a lot of people, and I'm sure we can discuss it right here, right now, is the fact that a lot of people I've been speaking to in the neighbourhood and just generally have all said the same thing about this Christmas. And that is, it hasn't felt like Christmas. I know someone's going, what does it feel like? How does Christmas feel? Christmas feels happy, excited, looking forward to things, just generally a sense of well-being and happiness. And this Christmas, to me, has felt forced. Everybody I walk around and talk to, I see, have basically said, yeah, I just can't wait for it to be over. And I think that's true. And I think that's not just true about Christmas, but I think that's true about an awful lot of things. Oh, yes, that's a good idea. Please like, share, and subscribe. I keep forgetting to do that. We don't bite unless you ask to. Yeah, but this is very true, Dante. This is very true. We do. I'm going to try to see if I can do this. There you go. That actually comes up now. There you go. I've learned how to do that now. I didn't know you could do that on this, but there you go. So I can actually share messages. It's a bit of a minky. So there you go. So off we go. Dink. Yes, it works. Hey. When you first mentioned AI destroying the internet, my first thought was the darknet, but then AI will be able to. It will get everywhere, mad dog. It'll get absolutely everywhere. Absolutely everywhere. And I think it will be a great thing. Hello, Muppet Master. How you doing? See, I can share stuff now. This is pretty cool. There you go. Greetings from Manchester. All that went okay. Excellent. There we go. Exactly, Carol. It didn't. I mean, it really didn't feel like Christmas. But as I said, this video I was watching, he was sort of talking, and he said, have you ever noticed how a lot of people now are just not interested or bothered about anything anymore? We're not really interested in films. We're not really interested. And it's because we've got to that stage where I think this is all part of the Great Awakening that is going to occur, where people have just realised, hello, Denise, welcome, hope you're okay. Where people are realising that we're all being played, and we can see it now. We can actually see it. We can genuinely see it happening. And again, like with the AI thing, I don't think that's a bad thing. I think we are getting to a stage now where this revolution of mind freeing is going to happen. We no longer want to believe anything because we're just being constantly lied to. We're constantly being played. We're constantly being treated exactly like that. We're all fed up. And this is now going to cause people to, in my opinion, force us to reconnect. Yes, saw that video. Yeah, it was good, wasn't it, Carol? And I agree with the guy. Absolutely agree with the guy. That it's not a fact that, he said, and it's the same, we just don't feel the way. We're going to go through different stages of anger, fear. Now you become apathetic. Let's start doing positive vibes. Well, you see, the thing is, with all the crap that's going on right now, it looks dark. And it is dark. But as much as it seems to be difficult to sort of see through all this, I actually see 2026 being a year of enlightenment. a year of hope and a year of positivity. I really do. Thanks, yeah, we're all good, and I hope you are, and all your family are, and that's for everybody out there. As I said it at the beginning, I'll say it again now. I hope you all had an awesome Christmas. I hope you had a really good, peaceful one, however you celebrated it. And I know some people find, Christmas shit, and that's fine. I used to work with a guy who absolutely hated Christmas for obvious reasons. Well, not for obvious reasons until we found out what had happened one Christmas. You understand it. So, I hope everyone. It won't be long before we're back to Morse code, lol. You know what would be the greatest thing? Is if we all started going back to our pubs again. Our pub industry is being deliberately destroyed for that reason. Hospitality is being destroyed for that reason. They don't want us to be socially gathering in an area where they can't. Like now, they can monitor this. They can monitor everything that we're doing. They can listen in. They can watch. They can do whatever. But they can't have that level of control when we're out in the IRL, in the real world, in real life. Yeah, they can't deal with that, and they hate it, and that's why they're trying to destroy the pub and entertainment industry, because they don't want us going to an area where we can gather where they can't watch and control, and that's what really gets them up. It is really, it was really the biggest thing that they fear. I mean, I've watched plenty more. For instance, I was watching some things of famous people saying things which actually made sense. And it was Richard Pryor once said, they was asked way back when he was famous, why do you think people hate you? And he said, because I can stop racism. He said, because once we realise that we take the colour of our skin out of the equation and we start sitting down and talking to each other instead of falling for the manufactured hate, then we realise how much we've got in common, and then we realise who the real enemy actually is. But I think people are beginning to realise and wake up and see who the real enemy is, because they've stopped pretending now. They're showing it. They're showing it out. Why do they want us to destroy pubs? It is simple as this, John, and welcome. So we don't go somewhere where they can't monitor us. All good rebellions and revolutions have started in pubs and clubs and places like that where we can meet together. This is very true. We're trying to encourage 0% alcohol in advertising. There you go. Say so, no alcohol. We'll never become a dry nation. No, because I don't like that either. The other thing I've noticed when we're talking about, just quickly there, as you were talking about adverts, is, have you noticed the adverts that I think it's Southern Power and somebody else who are out asking questions? What would you do during a blackout? Oh, I have candles. I do this, that, and the other. Why they're running adverts about blackouts? And then what did we have yesterday in the Channel Tunnel? Power outage. Makes you think, doesn't it? Adverts and things are done. Local pub in Birmingham turning a mosque, a fishing community hub, but in reality a mosque. Yeah, that's exactly what it is, John, 100%. Keeping wages down so no one can afford to go to pubs. Correct. It's a concerted effort to stop us all meeting. You know, it's just ridiculous. For me, Christmas is time to reflect and worship the birth of my Lord Saviour Jesus Christ. Amen to that. Amen to that, Bryn. That's something which was interesting to read, and I don't know whether anyone else managed to pick it up, is the fact that church leaders, Christian church leaders, remarked about how many more people were going to church this Christmas. They had, in some cases, quadrupling of the flock, people turning up for midnight mass, and that is a really good thing. Hello, Dark Phoenix. You never need to apologise. We all have to go shopping every now and again. But welcome and thank you for joining us. Much appreciated. Sammy Spoons, you have more. Yep, they want to. Well, this is it. I mean, that's not going to happen, by the way. I don't think World War III is going to happen. Yeah, I did. I saw Gareth. Gareth is very true. I like Gareth Ike. Very much like his father, who was ridiculed. And it turns out he was very, very true about a lot of things. But he's right, and he says the same thing. You have to look at why they're doing things. It's not just a simple advert. It's an advert for a reason. It's as he says, planting it in your mind. So when it happens, you go, oh, yeah, they were talking about that. And then he's right about the Russia thing as well. Absolutely. Absolutely. Yeah, my old church has gone well. Well, we find new churches. They aren't all bad. My church at the top of the hill, he's a nice vicar. Gosh, I've been busy over Christmas. I've had neighbours knocking on my door wanting my homebrew. I am not surprised in any way, shape, or form. They're also keeping us skint so we can't afford to get. Absolutely true. The reason why they're not talking about power is we can't guarantee power. Well, this is very true because I mean, I was absolutely happy to the ultimate that we become number one in the world for something. And do you know what we are? I'm going to leave the question and see if you can answer it. What is the UK now number one in the world for? We're actually number one, the top pinnacle dog. Can anyone work out what it is? I'll let you know in a minute. But there you go. Dougie, don't need to apologise, mate. It's no problem at all. Just glad you could join. Welcome. Yeah, well, something about Jimmy, about old Shabibum. I hope they don't bring it back. Yes, they will. Of course, they will. If they can just welcome in an Egyptian terrorist, and with open arms to celebrate the fact. No, we're not. Believe it or not, we're not top. Only Jed, but we are. It's not crime. It's not crime, and it's not griping, and it's not sexual assaults or anything like that. We are actually number one in the world for one thing at the moment, which I thought was absolutely amazing. I mean, it's not grooming gangs, believe it or not. Going to the live chat, attendance 45 and rising. Yeah, keep. Thanks for joining me. It's New Year's Eve day. Thanks very much for joining me. I'm not going to do one on New Year's Eve night because A, there's a lot of other people doing them, and B, I'd rather be getting out my head. To be fair, number one for the number one in the world for arsehole politicians. No, there's lots of countries that are vying for that. Lots of countries vying for that. I haven't been to church for years, but read my Bible every day. Church is where you make it, my friend. This is very, very true. Yep. I've got mine just over there. I'm not going to grab it. Just there, I've got my Bible. And I'm going to make one of the things I am going to do in 2026 is I'm going to start reading my Bible as well. Time to get in touch with the Lord. Any case, but then again, you see, so we go, oh, God, look, if everybody has their own belief system, everybody feels the same ways. Yeah. Right. We've not got it. Ready for this? You should all be ready. Sit down, grab a glass, get ready, because I'm going to tell you what we are number one in the world for. The highest energy bills ever. There you go. We now pay more for our gas and electric than anyone else in the entire world. There you go. That's what we're number one for. It fills you with pride, doesn't it? It fills you with pride, realising that no one else pays more for their energy supply than the UK. Thanks, Labour. We got all this green energy. Now we have to pay the most expensive bills ever. We're number one in the world. Come on. Just before the new year breaks. Number one in the world for the highest energy bills ever. Fills me with pride. Absolutely fills me with pride. Really does. I'm going to put that up somewhere. We are the mugs. Got us over a barrel, literally. But literally, when it come out, I was like, wow. I actually said to Mrs. G, I went, Mrs. G, and she went, what? I said, we're number one in the world. She went, what for? I said, you're never going to guess. And she went, what? I said, we now pay the world's highest energy bills. And she went, fuck off. I said, no, it's true. And I am a very proud Brit for that. We've worked really, really hard in raising our energy bills, not down to the cheapest, because anyone could do the cheapest. No, we've got to pay the most. And that'll make us number one in the world for something. Yes, John, I have heard that they fund private householders to have free green energy. Yeah, well, of course, but I wonder who's they're going to be. Yes. Exactly. We know which ones. Doesn't take a rocket scientist to figure that one out, will it? We all know who's going to get the free bills. Oh, I'll tell you what, it's bloody freezing in here. Won't pay my energy bill, council tax, water bills, Sodom. Why not? And welcome, Michael Hancock. Yes, well, go for it. Absolutely. Because it's getting to a turning point. The country's getting to a turning point, and you can see that. Well, how do we get from natural resources when we can import and pay extra? Well, I mean, we have our own oil fields, we have our own gas fields, and at the last survey, at least 110 years worth of coal underneath our feet. But no, we mustn't use that. What we must do is import it. And the funny thing is, most of our gas comes from, Russia. You know, the guys we hate and want to make them pay for everything. Funny that, isn't it? If you get your own meter, you have to pay energy bills because they've already paid for your taxes off the national grid. UK should build nuclear power stations. Yeah, well, this is true. They should have, but they didn't. But we're going to build them now, and now we're boasting about the fact we're going to build these nuclear power stations, of which most of them aren't even owned by us. They're owned by the French and the Chinese and everybody else. And Dutch, I think I've got one. They own that. And we don't even own our own nuclear power stations. And we're celebrating the fact that we're going to build all these nuclear power stations, and it's going to give us cheaper energy. They take 5 to 10 years to build. McMaster YouTube said they can't enforce net zero EVs by 2030. No, they can't, Monty Mop. You're absolutely right. And if no one's watched McMaster, you should. I actually met him in the Lake District when I was up there with Mrs. J. Lovely bloke. Absolutely lovely bloke. But they can't because they don't work. And all those EV users who were very, very smug at the beginning, you're not so fucking happy now, are you? But remember that the pay for mile that they brought in for the electric cars, what they'll do is they'll say, isn't foreign ownership a security risk? You'd think, wouldn't you, John? You'd think it would be a security risk, but security, I mean, it's like the Egyptian terrorist who we've left into this country after the Conservatives gave him a British passport for whatever reason. He isn't. All those tweets about him wanting to kill white people and all that sort of doesn't make him a security risk. So go figure. That's true. UK is like Big Brother, and I'm a celebrity all thrown into one. Except the problem is we can't get out. Me controversial? You bet I am. It's not even controversial. It's just pointing out a fact. You see, as I was saying, the pay per mile that they're going to do that via mileage of the car. So when the car comes in, but the way they get around the fact that for 3 years you don't have an MOT is you're going to have to guesstimate how much mileage you're going to use per year and pay that, and then they'll work it out after. But that pay per mile, what they'll do is the mileage thing isn't working. Oh, it's not working. So you know all those little black box things that are appearing all over your lampposts and on the motorways. Yeah, well, that's to track your cars. So as it'll work for the electric cars, we'll do it for the rest of you. In fact, you're all going to have to pay per mile. I mean, it was 3p, now it's 5, then it's 10. And then before you know it, going on holiday in this country becomes so expensive, no one will do it. And the only way you can solve that is, of course, 15-minute cities. There you go, John Connor there. Rest of them got 15-minute cities. It's the only way it's going to be. It's the only way it can be. 15-minute cities is meant to be conspiracy theory. Everything that, I mean, Mrs. G, like now, before she always thought I was a bit of a fruity loop, but then she's realised that the things I talk about are coming true and have been coming true, and I've been right about so many things. They're not conspiracy theories. They're tagged as conspiracy theories, so they hope that the normies don't listen to the fact that if you just open your mind and open your eyes, you can see the whole thing just panning out. It's literally that thing. That's absolutely true. They do rely on people's gullibility to trust those we rely on. This is also true. The underbelly of hatred for all political classes is growing daily. Yes, it is. Which is why I have a nice outlook for 2026. Things are going to change. Jeff buys cars. Yeah, but this is true. Jeff, again, if you've never watched Jeff Bikes Cars, I'm sure most of you have, subscribe to his channel. Jeff's a great lad, fairly local as well. And basically what they're doing is, because it's going on the mileage, it doesn't matter where you do that mileage. So if you go on holiday to France in your car, drive around France, come back, you've got to pay for the mileage you did in a foreign country, not on the roads here. Yeah, it's just a way of screwing us over. Black box to track mileage. They won't need black boxes. If you've paid your attention, you'll see on poles now little black boxes all popping up all over the place. That's what they're going to use. Hello, JFP45. Welcome. Thank you very much, and Happy New Year to you all. Jeff is the west with the Stourbridge, I think. I think it's his Stourbridge. Or is he just up there? He's not far away, in any case. He's fairly close. The WEF and the UN have plans out. Yeah, well, you see, thing is, now this is another thing, which is why I have hope for the 2026, is the fact that they have a time span. They have a deadline for things. That deadline's approaching, and it's not going to plan because people are waking up. The Great Awakening is occurring. So they're rushing, they're running, trying to get as much done before we all eventually manage to wake up. Social media arrests, post arrests. Yeah, they're up 20, is it 20 a day? Something like that. And there you go. And then you get Keir Starmer going about the Egyptian terrorist. I knew nothing about his social media posts, but in 2022 was when he was in opposition, moaning and complaining and bitch whining about the fact that this guy had been put in prison for social media posts, and it's absolutely outrageous. And then the first thing that fucker does is he comes in and does exactly the same thing, but he only cares about foreigners and not people here. It's absolute mad. They want to ban log fires. Of course they do. You can't have a log fire because, well, you know, that means you've got to pay for energy, and that's disgusting. It's just unbelievable. This is absolutely true. The only thing to expect from politicians and supporters: lies, lies, and more lies, and big damn lies. And the thing is, we can see it now. This is their problem. This is the problem that the elites are having. It's the fact that they now can see that we can see. Oh, it's lovely coffee. They know. They know we're waking up. They know we don't believe them. They know that no one sees it. They know that more people come on YouTube and watch people like me and Clown World YouTube and Andy the Gabby Cabby and Paz 49 and Rotten Politics, and the list goes on and on and on. Gareth Ike, Jeff Buys Cars. Not so much McMaster. Well, even McMaster, because he talks about how shit electric cars are. They come to us. They come to us more than they do there. More young people get their information from social media and YouTube. Why do you think that Australia banned it for under 16s? They've banned it for under 16s not because it keeps them safe. It's because they can't. Up until then, they're still in the school system where they can manipulate their minds. But their minds can be manipulated. But then they come on YouTube and social media and see people saying, well, actually, no, what you're being told is a lie. So they ban it. They'll ban it here. Yeah. Online Safety Act is causing a problem. Reverend Simon's popular. Yeah. Reverend Simon Sideways. Awesome. Absolutely awesome. I know he's had a bit of a crappy Christmas. So I hope he's, okay. And he's had to put up with some serious shit, but another great one. Problem is his life gets in the way, doesn't it, sometimes? But what you can see is the fact that they don't want people to have an alternate. At the moment, they're kind of letting this happen. I mean, once you get to a certain stage and you start getting too good, then they come for you. That's the thing. I mean, a lot of people, I've had people say, why aren't I at 100,000 subs? It would be nice, but I also know that as I go up, as you start coming up, you hit 10,000, people start to notice you. Then you start to build up. And as you start to build up, more and more people start paying attention to you. And once you start to become known, yeah, you become a threat. I mean, look what happened to Paz. Yeah. when Paz got kicked out of they don't want truth sayers in there. They don't want truth sayers. Hello, 668. Happy New Year. Thank you very much. And a Happy New Year to you too. Ex-wives can be evil. Yeah, they certainly can. Can't disagree with that one. But you see, we're in a situation where they're panicking. That's what this online safety act is. That's what the banning of it from 1600 in Australia. This is all because they're panicking. They're panicking because they're losing, and they know they're losing, and more people are waking up. There is more and more of an awakening. You see, I do. I mean, I'm a human being. I do what I do. I say what I say, even though, of course, there is risks attached to that, especially living in this country. But what I need to do is I need to be able to say that I did something and say something. But I have wobbles, and you could be doing this and it's a drain. It does. I mean, I know some people think, yeah, but it does. It weighs down on you. And sometimes you feel like what you're doing is preaching to the converted, but also you feel like you're not making a difference. But then you are making a difference, because you get that one new person who joins somewhere along the line. You get that one new subscriber who starts it, and it's all about this. And that's why one of the things that I'm going to be doing in 2026 is I've decided that up until September in the next coming year, I'm going to go all out on YouTube as much as I can. Paz was the first YouTuber I followed who recommended Gobster. Now I found this channel. Thanks, Paz. I am, and always have been, and I've said to him many, many times, I am eternally grateful to Paz 49, because if it wasn't for Paz and his video highlighting my channel, I don't think I would be where I am now. I genuinely don't, because he brought so many people came from his channel onto my channel, and then it's exponentially risen since then. And I can never thank Paz enough. He'll just go, "Oh, don't worry about it, mucker," which is, but without him, I don't think this channel would be where it is now. I'd still be doing it, but I don't think I'd be sitting at 11,000 subs. I really don't. Or was it? I don't even know how many it is now. 11,000. It's 11,000, isn't it? Or was it 12,000? Can't remember. Yeah, Paz is awesome. I absolutely love Paz. I also got the recommendation for Paz. Yeah, Paz is great. I love what he does. I think what he does is brilliant. I also like Andy the Gabby Cabby as well. He's brilliant. Andy does some great stuff about the English Constitution and stuff like that. And I think I found you via Paz. You see, see what I mean? If it wasn't for Paz, a lot of you wouldn't even be here, But yeah, and Clown World YouTube, he does some great stuff. Love his stuff. And these are the sort of, we all have our little unit, don't we, that we go to. And we all, I mean, the thing is, we all do the same thing, but we all do it with our own spin. Yeah. I do it with my Brummy outlook. Yeah. And, things like 11.2, there you go. 11,200 subs goes up and down, goes up and down like a yo-yo. But it is what it is. I'd never believed that I'd be there. I really genuinely wouldn't, which is one of the things I will do on this New Year's Eve message is, this year for me on this channel has been absolutely mind-blowing. It genuinely is. And it's all down to you wonderful mother truckers. I know some people don't like you. Oh, you're swearing. I'm not swearing. It's a term of endearment. It's good to see the Brummies speak out. We got to speak out. But without you lot, without Paz and all the others, this channel wouldn't be where it is right now. And it's a heartfelt. Yeah, Birmingham has fallen completely ago. You see, from the heart, this has been on here has been an amazing year. It really has. It's gone above all expectations, and it's just without you lot, it would be nothing. And for that, I'm eternally grateful. I really am. I know some people have helped support the channel in other ways, and again, that just completely blows me out of the water that people feel that way. And it's just awesome, and you're all awesome. I'm going to be soppy now, I guess, but it's true. Without you lot, there would be nothing. Yeah, Birmingham has fallen, Manchester has fallen, all the main cities are gone. That's the point, though, isn't it? That's the point. The bins will be collected every 2 weeks soon in Birmingham, even though the bin strike's still on. Well, it's because they don't give a shit. It's thanks to YouTubers I started my Facebook group, so I post reviews. Well, thank you, Matthew. And I mean this sincerely. If there's anyone who's got a YouTube channel or is coming on YouTube channel, they're going to do this sort of thing. If you drop me a message, yeah, soppy git, yeah, I am. But if you drop me a message, I'll give your channel a shout out, because we need to help each other. The more voices, the better. It's down to you, God, but we wouldn't be here unless you made sense. And I spoke to us in a kindred level. Sure, you ain't here for a cookery lesson. Well, I mean, I could if you want, but I'd be shit at that. Although I can actually cook quite well, to be fair. It's it is still, though, it's without you. God, so I'm thinking about getting a mobility scooter and putting an engine. I'm just using petrol. Why not? Crack on. Anything you can do, I think, is the best way. Can't do it due to my job. Have to be careful what I say in public. This is the biggest problem, isn't it, John? This is what's stopping people from doing stuff and saying things, isn't it? Let's be brutally honest. Yeah? Let's be brutally honest. A lot of people live in fear. But how much will it will? Yes, and then dump the rubbish in Oxfordshire again. Probably will. But this is the hardest thing you have to realise is when you do this is oh yeah, so history debunked. Yeah, I agree. Simon Webb's History Debunked channel, awesome channel. Really, really is good. Another one I like to listen to and watch when I get the chance. It's always time, though, isn't it? Always time. Be right back. Cold day and weak bladder. It is flicking freezing, isn't it? Cold day in Lager equals weak bladder. Yeah, it is cold. I must admit, it's freezing. Absolutely freezing. So, any case, yeah, thank you, Matthew. Yeah, I think Monty, the best way to do it, I've always taken it as the best way to do it is just to go, just speak from the heart, and just say it how you see it. Not catchphrase, is it? No, any case, but that I think that's 2CTV is good. Yeah, Chris, it can be sometimes, but then again, it does. You see, you could go like that. We can all pick holes in each other's channels, but the simple truth of the matter is, it's not really about those people. Maya does a great job because he's got loads of subscribers, and that's of course the bootneck, the angry bootneck, absolutely awesome. Love him. Again, see, the thing is, you forget because there's so many way better than me, but they're absolutely awesome. I do agree, but not under my name, but I invented one like the authors do. To do it. That's the way to do it. Yeah. Oh, yeah. The Angry Bootneck. Absolutely awesome. Absolutely awesome. You can't, you know, I respect all you speak, your mind men. I'm used to self-censorship. Yeah. Well, the thing is, that's the problem, innit? That is the problem. It's difficult. It is difficult to be in a situation, especially if you where you work. Bootneck is funny, but funny. Oh, the things he comes out with are just absolutely a gem. But there's so many. You see, there's so many good YouTubers, and we could all. I mean, you could turn around and pick holes in everybody's channel and have a go and this, that, and the other. All we got from bullshit. Absolutely. We can all shoot holes in everything, everybody else's channel. But in reality, I think that we should not do that. We all have our own spin. We all do things. We may not say the right things in this, that, and the other. But the simple truth of the matter is, we all need to come together. 2026 has got to be the year where we all come together. Doesn't matter who does what on what channel, who says whatever. Just come together. We need to come together, and that's the secret. Keep up the good work, guys. Listening for live stream from Reykjavik. Oh, it's strangely warmer here than at home. Doesn't surprise me. And welcome, Ruger762. Thank you very much for joining me from sunny Iceland. Craig Houston's good. Oh, Craig's awesome. Craig's. I did a video about him when he got arrested because he's a good lad. Katie Hopkins, she makes me laugh. Absolutely. Frequent in word salad now. The only way in is in YouTube now. Well, this is it. This is it. Everything's been taken away from us. Daniel Boland. This is just. There's so many. The thing is, there's so many good channels now. Yeah, exactly. As long as we're all going in the same direction, yeah, that's what we should do. If you live in fear, you're not living. As my logo says, those who fear the truth are those who hate the truth, or fear the truth, should I say? Bob from Speak. Yeah, young Bob. Got to be careful though. I do worry about young Bob because he could get himself in trouble. They're gunning for him big time. See, like David Woods. There's literally all of us. There's loads of us. Hello, Emma. Welcome aboard. And yeah, happy New Year's Eve. Happy New Year's Eve to all of you. I hope you all have, as I said before at the beginning, I hope you've all had a great Christmas. I keep referring that because it's important. And Dino Bain Dino did a video of me as well, which helped as well. Dino's a great lad. Absolutely love him. Think he's brilliant. Hatton, I haven't heard of that one, but all these channels, we should all go and support and have a listen. It's just absolutely whatever happened to Alex Belfield. He got what he deserved, to be fair. He got arrested. He did some prison time. He acted like a knobhead, and that's not quite what he should have done. I used to like Alex until I realised what a complete. I'm not sure about Alex. I've disagreed with you a few times, but only over minor details. But the core belief is same, no fun. Exactly. Look. When I do what I do, what I do and what I say, I don't expect everybody to agree with every word I say because that's not how we work in the world. Okay, we all saying the same message. We just do it. We see it slightly different. We do it slightly different. We say it slightly different. Away on the pub soon. Don't blame you. Enjoy it, Chris. Don't blame you. EV Carnage. Yes, I have. That's pretty cool. Good channel. Was Bootneck, but he had Paul Rem on. Right. Okay. Fair enough. Okay. You see, it is difficult. I'm working on sending a political New Year's message to the gang at work. Good idea. Preston Journalist is doing really well. Yeah, Preston. Didn't he have his account destroyed and he had to rebuild it again? Yeah, Alex lost his way. Unfortunately, I think with Alex, speaking from my sort of point of view, is he was doing really well. But then success got on top of him, and then he went off on a tangent. And sadly, it happens. True, he started is the only thing he's flawed in. True. June no. Well, I don't know. I have again. June's okay. I have my issues, but then again, as I said, this is the thing. We all have our issues with things that people do, but in reality, in 2026, I think we all need to push this to one side. And as long as we're all pushing the same message, we should all stick together. We should all stick together, irrelevant of what people say or do. I like Preston Journalist. Yeah, as I said, he's good, but I'm sure something happened to his channel and he had to start again. Whether it got hacked or nuked or something or whatever. Oh, hello. Door's opening. Why is the door opened? Hello, dog. Bella's come to see us. Come on then, Belle. Up you come. Yeah. There's Bella. Oh, please don't kiss me. Oh, you eat your own shit, you little. What, you got something important to say, have you? No? Don't eat the mic. Don't give me a kiss either. You eat your own. It'll be fun because the cat's at the door. Can you two not have a fight? I'm not fussing, June. Love Reform UK too much. Well, this is it, you see. It's what happens. We need Reform to win the election and then advance can be the opposition. Maybe. Woof, woof, bark, like owl, Flatchwit and Doggo too, yeah. Yeah, I mean, the cats are also at the door. Signal seems to have gone a bit on the stream at the moment. Doesn't matter. We'll keep going. Yeah, Carl Vernon, Gavin Raymond. There you go. Bella is cute. Yeah, she is cute. Bella's lovely. Well, apart from the fact that she eats her own shit. Don't ask me why. Puppy thing, apparently. She's only 1 year old, just turned 1. So she's got another year to go. Yeah, I'm surprised the cats haven't come in to join me. I've got 3 cats as well. So, in a lighter mood, what do you think? Oh, here we go. It's caught up. In a lighter mood, what do you call baby Gertrude flu bender mixed up with kid? Yes, this is true. Look, Star Trek 2, The Wrath of Khan is the greatest Star Trek movie ever made. Never going to argue with it. How about We've Got a Problem? Yeah, he's good. He is absolutely brilliant. Doctor Who needs to find a way. Doctor Who's dead. I'm afraid. Doctor Who's gone. It's finished. It's over. I don't think that's ever going to come back. Well, if the only way it could come back is for it to be cancelled. Yeah, David Tennant was a good Doctor. Get Capaldi back. Yeah, probably. But the problem with finishing Capaldi off with was the woke writing, sadly. That's what finished it off. But no, I think Doctor Who needs to go away. She's beautiful, more rightly eats other dogs. That could be a problem. That could be a bit of an issue. But yeah, so no, I'm afraid a lot of again that's something else. A lot of TV shows and that just being destroyed. They really are. Let's bring that message up. Oh, hello. Here comes one of the cats. Come on then, Poppy. Well, Sergeant, Private Paws, that is. Come on then. You're coming to join in? Come here then. No. She was going to jump on the keyboard then, and that could have caused things. Obviously, you said a Labour left from my letterbox to set fire to it in front of them. Don't blame you. Hi, Mr. Joe. Take the chance to wish you a Happy New Year and to all your family. God bless the channel. Thank you, Jeff. Happy New Year to you all. Happy New Year to you all. Oh, yes, I've got one of them in. Is Billy Piper Doctor Who now? No, John, that was just thrown in by, what's his name? Russell T Davies, just for take a piss, basically. No one knows who the new Doctor's going to be, and I'm afraid no one cares. Doctor Who United, apart from the Paul McGann film, yeah, I understand where you're coming from. I quite liked David Tennant as the Doctor. Love Matt Smith as Doctor. Peter Capaldi could have been a great Doctor. I mean, if you go on my channel, on this channel, way back, you'll see a series of me talking to my great friend who sadly passed away, John the White, when we literally talk about every episode of Doctor Who from the very first one right up to the end of Peter Capaldi. You feel free to look at that. British Standards Brill, yep, absolutely. Bella Stickly when Starmer talks, absolutely loves it. What? You keep coming in. You're going to come and say hello? Are you going to come up and say hello? Am I going to be able to pick her up? Come here. Oh, God, no. No, she doesn't want that. Right, then, shut that. Tom Baker was my doctor. Yeah, well, everybody knows Tom Baker's the greatest one. Oh, I doubt if anyone's interested, but my favourite Christmas movie is Gremlins. Good film. Of course, this will start the eternal debate. I still go back. Hello, Sadako. Oh, yeah. I miss John Something Rotten, and I wish he was here now because we'd have some amazing chats as well. But though, if anyone doesn't know, originally this channel started off as a sci-fi movie channel, and we did a lot about Doctor Who. And I met a great guy called John the White, which originally, when I first started, everybody was always he's horrible, but I didn't. And we got together, and he got pancreatic cancer. And his dying wish was basically to do a series of podcasts where he wanted to talk about Doctor Who, and we didn't know whether we'd actually get all the way to the end. It was literally, he was on pain medication. He was just basically waiting for the date from the very first episode all the way through to the Capaldi era, because we didn't want to talk about Jodie Whittaker. we actually managed to complete. Yeah, I miss the guy. Something rotten, but it is what we did, and that's it's just one of those things sort of making me get a little bit. Yeah, God bless John. He was John was another straight talker and a fantastically intelligent man. He really was. Sadly missed. Oi, oi, hello, Gary. Oh, welcome, welcome, welcome. Dr. Doolittle Gobster. Yeah, they don't listen to me though, do they? And it's just it is what it is. It's a sad time. It's just the way. I used to watch post-show review her Doctor Who run. It broke me in ways. When I did the whole series, I always watched every episode, and it was heartbreaking. I know some people go, "Oh, it's only a TV show," and it's only a TV show. But when you like it so much, you know what I mean. But it is what it is. But it was me doing reviews of modern day TV shows, and the realization that politics had infected everything. Yeah, I know. Isn't it amazing? Yeah. If the best way to get my numbers up is to put me animals on, yeah, because that's what everybody wants. Graham Moore is English. Yeah, absolutely. Graham Moore's a wonderful bloke. What you're gonna go underneath. Okay, right. Okay, well that's one of the cats directly underneath me. So I was subscribed to John the White, badly missed. Yeah, Johnny sadly missed. He was a great lad. I really, really like the bloke. All the time in the world for John. And it's sad that he's sad that he's gone. Gobsy, did you know that Starmer's been thrown under his bus by his top donor? No, I did not. I will be looking at that once we finish this. Absolutely. Oh, hello, another one. Captain Meow is in here. I've got two of the cats in here. You coming up, Matt? Captain Meow. Oh. Ah, there you go. This is Captain Meow. Hello. Yeah. He's very happy to see her. This is Captain Meow. This is my first cat. You want to get down? Okay. There you go. Go and chase the other cat off. No, you don't fight at the door. They're having a fight. Two of them having a fight at the door. Right, you've gone up there, so you're safe. Yeah, it's amazing. Sorry, I'm getting invaded by the cats. But no, I didn't know about his top donor. I've got to look at that and get something out about that. That's awesome. I don't speak cat. Woof woof. They poop in my garden. Yeah. It's only because they're not looked after. Mine don't do that. Mine do. Well, they probably do. I don't care. That the latest Doctor Who show 1 and 2 after each 2. Yep, absolutely. The battle between the Earth and the sea. Yeah, it failed. Yeah, doesn't surprise me. Had enough social energy in programming. That's exactly right. That's why I stopped. Hello, Captain Meow. There is the other one, but the Private Pause, who I haven't got up yet because she's been an arse, doesn't like Sergeant Scratch, which is my third cat. She's out there. I can hear her meow growling at each other. It's on British Stand. Right, okay. Once I finish this stream, which will be very shortly, I'm going to pop on and have a look at that. Thanks for letting me know, Craig. I'll be able to do that. Cue Mrs. Slocum jokes. Yes, I do like my pussies. Yeah. Starmer was a Conservative MPM. He'd be long gone now. This is very, very true. This is very, very true. This is so true. It will be unbelievable. Yes, the biggest union said she needs to go. Oh, biggest union said he needs to go along with Reeves and Redhead, but would not go any even. Bloody hell. That's got to be something to be looked into. That'll be causing a problem. Oh, and finally the other one comes in. Hello. You okay? And this is my new cat. Come here. Here she goes. And this is Sergeant Scratch. Yeah? You're a good cat, ain't you? Yeah. Don't scratch me though. There you go. Got a name because when I first got her, she didn't like anyone. Did you? You didn't like humans, but now she does. So this is cat number 3, and this is Sergeant Scratch because that's what she used to do. You used to bite and scratch, didn't you? But you don't now because you're a good cat because you looked after. There you go. Off you go. I can't get the other one. She's just been an arsehole. Sounds like an episode of Robot Wars. Cats have their uses. I haven't discovered them yet, but I'm sure they do. Yeah, they're very good at keeping mouse populations down because the house next door, which is, am I pointing the right way? I am pointing the right way. A house directly next door to me has been empty for a long time. They are working on it. I don't know what they're doing. But, of course, because it's been empty and it's run over, it's got mice in there. And it hasn't anymore because my 3 cats do an absolutely stunning job of getting rid of them. Any case, that's beside the po. Right then, Bojo's sacked for having a slice of cake. Yeah, absolutely right. It was mad to think back in 2020, I was hopeful that Starmer might be the reform of the Labour need after Corbyn disaster. Yeah, and look what happened. No, don't scratch me, you little... Excuse me, the cat has managed to open a box of food. No, you're not going up there. Out you go. Oh, God, chaos. My cat is an excellent mouse. These 3 are absolutely lethal. Absolutely lethal. Oh, you're the Chris Cat Whisperer, Mr. J. Don't know. They just like me. I have no idea why they like me. They just do. They just do. God bless them, man. Right then, it's coming up to an hour. And I don't want to keep them going for much longer than an hour because people's attention spans and that. And also, I must admit, cats can pick up postage from the gobster. Yeah, they just like me. I just, you know, they're just go, well, what? You're not having anything. Here again. Sergeant Scratch, very good. He's very greedy. Slippers, they do make good slippers. Do they size 10s? You know, no. Leave my cats alone. So, any case, I think I'm going to bring this one to a close because it's been an hour. So, let's get it all right. Thank you for literally everything that you've done for this channel. Without you, Mother Truckers, I wouldn't be anywhere. Huge thanks, as always, to Paz. You have been absolutely stunning this year. Absolutely. Next year, 2026, we're going to go a little bit more all out. No. So she's trying to get to the food again. We're going to go all the way out to try and get this channel to be even bigger than it is. And we'll see how it goes after September. I just love a nice cat. Was just saying my pussy, but it wrong. Yeah, it's true. Yeah, I mean, thank you for everyone. Genuinely, thank you for everyone. Everything, you're just awesome. Don't let anyone ever tell you otherwise. We've built up a nice community here, and I really want to build it and build this community so we can all stick together. The live chats will be coming more frequently and more often in the next year. We'll be sorting all that out. 2026, I'm hopeful, and I'm looking forward to it. Happy New Year to every single one of you. I know 2025 has been not that great for a lot of us. In fact, most of the country, to be fair. And I know 2026 fills us all with a bit of dread. But there is the possibility I might not be as online anymore in 2026. Sadiko, we all do what we need to do. We all need to what we need to do. Just keep in contact, mate, so we know you're okay. That's the best way to do it. Well, I'm sitting having a coffee in a cat cafe in Reykjavik. Beautiful. Absolutely awesome. So, any case, God bless every single one of you. I hope you have a wonderful party if you're going to have one tonight. Have fun. 2026, it looks dark, but there are glimmers of light. And if we all stick together and we all fight together and we put aside our little petty differences, then we will be great. So, have an absolutely awesome New Year. It's only what now? Well, this time in 12 hours, this time in, 11 hours time, it'll all be over. And we'll all be, well, some of us will probably still be going. But in any case, have a great New Year. look after each other, care for each other, stick together. Every single one of you out there are important. Don't anyone ever tell you otherwise. If you feel lonely and you feel down, you're not on your own. We're not on our own. We can stick together, we can look out for each other, and we can stay together. Okay? You are all of us, you are awesome. We're all awesome. Don't let these bastards grind us down. That's what they want to do. We can be better, we can build, we can be awesome. Thank you for joining me. I hope you have an awesome new year. I shall look forward to seeing you in 2026. And with that, you wonderful mother truckers, I'm going to leave you with my new outros, which will be 2026's intro and outro won't change. And I shall look forward to seeing you all when the fight begins again. Happy New Year. Love to you all. So, until the next one.